share my screen. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you.
Go ahead, ma.
All right, sir. I'm not allowed to share my screen. I hope I'm also a co-host.
Oh, okay. Sorry, that was because you just you were thrown out and you just got back. You are a co-host now. You can share your screen.
Okay, thank you. All right. Can you see my screen now?
Yes, it's coming up.
Hello, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, I can. I can. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Welcome to today's presentation on health, Phytoscience health. If you are just joining us today, today is your first time, this is Phytoscience health presentation. You might be wondering, what is Phytoscience? Why am I here? Okay, Phytoscience is a health and wellness company that stands at the forefront of product innovation, helping people take control of their health and financial well-being. All right, here we offer you the amazing opportunity of living a healthier and a wealthier life. This is our building in Malaysia, Wisma Phytoscience, US 4 million USD, fully paid. We do not owe a debt. So you should be rest assured that you are in a right business. We have our late founder, we have the co-founder of Phytoscience, and we also have here the CEO of Phytoscience, Lito. All right, this is Mabel Biochemistry, the producer of our award-winning products from Switzerland. So we signed an agreement with Mabel Biochemistry of Switzerland. So they produce award-winning products. And we all know that Swiss products are known for quality. They do not jeopardize their quality products. So our products are also produced in Switzerland. So you should be rest assured that you're taking a quality products. We have numerous awards, both home and abroad, worldwide. These are some of the awards we've earned as a company. We have award from Paris, France. We have also from Geneva in Switzerland, quality products. We have business network in 41 countries and also still counting. Nigeria is part of the country. We have Malaysia, just to mention a few. We have the USA, Canada, we have Bangladesh, Zimbabwe, both African and non-African countries. So we are growing. We are growing every day. We are growing every day. We are growing every day. So now let's get back to business. Diseases will rise over the years due to, number one, pollution. What do we mean by pollution? When we say diseases rise due to pollution, here we are talking about air pollution. Our day-to-day activities, we get exposed to so many things. Pollution, it causes diseases in our body system. It causes many skin and respiratory disorder in human. It also causes heart diseases because it damages the cells in the respiratory system. So those are some of the factors that causes diseases. We have another factor here. We have a sedentary lifestyle. What do we mean by sedentary lifestyle? When we talk about sedentary lifestyle, we talk about an inactive lifestyle, a lifestyle with lots of sitting. Most of us, we are used to sitting. Maybe we are in our office or we are at home. You sit, you're not active. You do not engage in physical activities, lying down, either little or no exercise at all. So those are the factors that lead to diseases in our body. We also have genetically modified food, GMF. We have some organisms that's genetically modified. We have granulated sugar, we have cornstarch, we have corn syrup. All these foods, we take them, we consume them on our day-to-day lives. You understand? We are also exposed to radiation. We are exposed to free radicals. Radiation is a form of energy that comes from a nuclear reaction that can be very dangerous to our health. So all these factors, you and I know that we are exposed to them. Every day we are exposed to free radicals also. So now, how do we stay healthy and youthful? That is the question we have before us now. We are made of drugs and not, we are not made of drugs, sorry, we are made of cells. So by going back to nature with stem cells, we said our bodies are made up of cells. Cells, we all know that are the basic building blocks of living things. Our bodies are made up of cells. We have different cells, cells of the liver, cells of the brain, cells of the kidney, the sperm cells, the reproductive cells, and so on and so forth. So the human body is composed of trillions, like 30 or more trillions of cells. What do these cells do to the body? Number one, it forms or it provides structure to the body. Number two, it takes in nutrients from food. Those are the cells in the body. The cells, when you eat, the cells takes in the nutrients from food into your body. And number three, it converts these nutrients into energy. That's why when you're tired, when you eat, you get energy because you have active cells in you. And then number four, it carries out specialized functions. That is where we are going. That is where we talk about stem cells. What are stem cells? Stem cells are specialized cells called mother cells. We all know mothers. Mothers, we give birth to offspring. We produce new offspring. So now, mother cells with the amazing power to produce new cells that can transform into any tissue or organ in the body. It is due to this wonderful ability that they have the potential to treat over 200 threatening diseases. Over 200 threatening diseases. In total, the human body is composed of an estimated 30 trillion cells, making stem cells extremely important to human development. Stem cells are also found in plants and animals. You can see the diagram here. We have cells. Cells come together, they form tissues. When you have combination of tissues, they form organ, and then they form the whole system. So there is no health challenge that the origin is not from dead cells. So when someone comes to you and says, okay, someone that has a kidney stone, that means the cells in the kidney might be damaged, or when it comes to lungs, maybe when the cells in the lungs are damaged, definitely the person will come down with lung damage or lung disease. We also have the brain, we also have the blood, we also have the heart, the muscle, the pancreas, the egg, stem cells can transform into any tissue or organ in your body system. So our body are made up of trillions of cells. Reasons why we should deliberately we should deliberately nourish ourselves. So now let's move to facts about stem cells. Everybody has stem cells. When we grow, when we give birth to a baby, the baby has stem cells. As we grow, as we age, all the stem cells diminishes with age. It diminishes with our lifestyle, environmental factors, like I mentioned earlier. Also, stem cells, we use stem cell every day. Everybody uses stem cells every day. Stem cell dies. So reasons why we need to deliberately, when we mean deliberately, underline that word, deliberate. It should be a deliberate act. It is something that is very important to nourish your cells. So how do we nourish ourselves? Before we go to that, we have so many benefits. I mentioned earlier, we can use Phytoscience products to treat over 200 diseases. These are some of the diseases, and I tell you that all the diseases, we've had testimonies on them. We have stroke, we have traumatic brain injury, learning defects, Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, missing 3 teeth, wound healing, spinal cord injury, blindness, baldness, deafness, diabetes, and so on and so forth. Now, introducing the revolutionary plant-based stem cell. We have our award-winning products, our award-winning sweet apple, which is known as the Utwila spatloba. I love the spelling of this word in as much as I also love what it does to human. This Utwila spatloba is known as apple cultivar since it has been in existence since 1750, based on research, since 1750, and it grows in Switzerland. I'm sure we have rare of this tree nowadays, but here in Phytoscience, we're able to cultivate it. It is a special apple known for its ability to be stored for a long period without shivering, without diminishing, and thus it has this longevity potential. It has longevity properties. It has longevity benefits to human. The apples are rich in phytonutrients. They are rich in proteins, and they have long-living cells. I'm sure you'll be wondering that this is a common apple we eat here in the part of the world. An apple, when I buy apple, and it is quite different from the ones we buy, because this particular apple is a special apple that rejuvenates itself. When a bird or anything touches on it, it rejuvenates itself. It repairs itself. It protects itself. And then it was taken to the laboratory. It was cultivated in the laboratory, and then they did an experiment on it, and they realized that if the cells in this plant is being used on human, it will have benefits for human. What does it do for human? It protects healthy cells, it repairs damaged cells, it rejuvenates cells of human. And then we now said, okay, 0.01 concentration of the Swiss apple stem cell help to do what? To regenerate over 80% stem cells in human using the phytocell technology from Mibel Biochemistry. You can see that this is a wonderful and a special products, a wonderful and a special species of plants. It is special. So it protects healthy cells, it repairs damaged cells, and then it rejuvenates our cells, dormant cells. So all the cells that are dormant, all the cells that are damaged, all the cells that are sick, when you take this particular species of plants, which is the Utrilla loba, which is found in our products, it rejuvenates our body system, and then all your organs comes back to normal. It functions normally back. Now I mentioned earlier Mibel Biochemistry. We had a right partnership with Mibel Biochemistry of Switzerland, and we owned exclusive ownership of what? Double stem cell, and then the triple stem cell formulation and patents. Should any company tell you that they own the rightful ownership of these stem cells, you should tell them that no, Phytoscience own the exclusive ownership of double stem cell and triple stem cell. So reasons why we can produce our products, any day, anytime, because we own this rightful, formulation and patents as a company. Yeah, we have top-notch products, our award-winning products, our scientifically proven products here. So I'm going to be mentioning them and explaining them one after the other briefly because of our time. Then I would want you to go back to the person that invited you to today's seminar if you're new, so that you can get more explanation on it. All right, benefits of double stem cell and crystal cell. We have the double stem cell and crystal cell. Double stem cell, we call this life in an envelope. I remembered when I joined Phytoscience, and then I had the opportunity to talk to over 200 doctors in lawsuits. And then, I was marveled, I was encouraged because of the turnout of doctors. I mean, medical doctors. When medical doctors see the benefits of this product, because they know that this is where science is going to, stem cell. They all embraced it. They gave me their contacts, their phone numbers, their address, their hospital address, and all. They were really happy to see this opportunity. And I tell you, most of them, I followed up on them and they connected to this amazing products and business. All right, so let's get back to what we're discussing. Double stem cell, the origin of stem cell. We also have a crystal cell. These are life in an envelope. We have benefits, advantages, and usefulness of these products. We have number one, it protects longevity of skin stem cells. Most people, when they take these products, they realize it rejuvenates their skin. It helps the skin, to glow. It fights chronic aging. It has anti-aging properties. It's improved cellular health and energy boost. I'm sure, I remember the first time I used this product, I noticed my energy increased to times 10. I was just like, wow, I became so active during the day. It helps in better blood circulation, good for people with diabetics, people with blood clotting. It helps to circulate blood well to all parts of the body. It helps improve mental health, mental function, yes. It helps to boost brain health. It helps to neutralize free radicals. It helps to boost immune system. it helps in reducing belly fat, helps to promote urinary tract health, preserves your vision, and also aids in constipation, digestion. Both are also, they have the same function. The only difference is that the crystal cell contains tomato ingredients, which are the phytoin and phytofluid. So that is just the difference between the double stem cell and the crystal cell. The crystal cell has added tomato ingredients in it. So now, how do we take this products? We have the double stem cell and the crystal cell. You put underneath the tongue and then drink a lot of water. And it is best consumed on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. And also you take last thing at night. So why do we, you've been wondering, why do you consume it sublingually? That is underneath your tongue. You can see the diagram here that we have some veins in our tongue. We have veins there. And then reasons why we consume it sublingually is because we do not want it to react with stomach activities. There are so many stomach activities. We have so many microorganisms, normal flora in our stomach that, does the digestion activities, and all. But now we do not want it to interact with the stomach activities. So we just want it to go directly to our body system. So when you take it sublingually, it goes straight to your body system, and then it sends signals to the brain. We have a brain, it sends signals to the brain, and then what does the brain do? What does it do? It now sends signals to all parts of the body that needs to be rejuvenated, the part of the body that needs to be repaired, the parts of the body that needs to be renewed. So reasons why when you take this product, you might be thinking, oh,
Hello, can anybody still hear her? Any of the co-hosts? Hello?
I can't hear her.
I can't hear her again. I can't hear her again.
Okay.
We lost the sound.
Okay, let's just wait a bit for her. I could conclude for her if she's not coming up. So she was speaking about the sublingual therapy of the stem cell, and most of the reasons why we want this to be done sublingually is because we want this to go through the sublingual gland directly through to the neurons and for you to get to work immediately. So it is expected that when you consume this underneath your tongue, first thing on an empty stomach, keep it there, and 5 minutes after, you should drink about 50 cl of water. It is paramount you drink 50 cl of water immediately or 5 minutes after this, because the stem cell therapy works better in an hydrated environment. The next we'll be looking at will be the snowfil forte. The snowfil forte is your best goal for every gastrointestinal problem. Whatever may be the situation, as long as it had to do with your gastrointestinal, everything in the guts, the snowfil forte will help you with acid-alkaline balancing. It will help with Hemoglobin, for people who have sickle cell, this is your best goal, I tell you. If you have anybody who's been suffering from sickle cell crisis and sickle cell cases and any kind of anemic condition, this Snowfield Forte is going to help. And there is one plus for it. Do you see there's a secular representation on that Snowfield Forte? That secular representation is to let you know that over time, if you are using the Snowfield Forte, it's going to make the crystal-like or the crescent-like cell formation of a sickle cell patient to form into a spherical representation. The person is going to be free. Then when this help you to balance acid alkaline count, it's going to help you from cancer. It's going to save you from cancer. It will help you to fight different kind of infection. But how do you take the Snowfield Forte? The Snowfield Forte is not taken underneath the tongue. No, no, no. The Snowfield Forte is mixed. You mix a sachet of the Snowfield Forte in 50 cl of water. But if you have a patient of maybe there's a kidney problem and your water intake has been regulated, we will advise you to use a lesser amount of water. You could do 25 cl. So you can use the Snowfield Forte for the kidney issue, people on dialysis, people with hepatitis, yes, people with hepatitis, people with different kinds of cancer, people with different kind of ulcerated body parts. Yes, you have diabetic gangrene and all, or people with halitosis, when you speak and the mouth is smelling, it's coming from your gut. So the Snowfield Forte is your best go for that condition. And I told you the Snowfield Forte is put in water. It is not poured underneath the tongue. The next product we have is what we call the Actio Plus. The Actio Plus is also very wonderful. The Actio Plus is wonderful. The Actio Plus also goes into the water. It is not to be dropped underneath the tongue. The Actio Plus has 18 fruits, 12 vegetables, 9 spices. Imagine the wonderful collection of what you have in this Actio Plus. The Actio Plus will help everybody who is convalescing. If you have a case, a terrible health condition, you can use the Actio Plus. If you have type 1, type 2 pre-diabetes, you can use Actio Plus. If you are a man and you want to up your game inside the other room, I hope the men can listen to me. If you are a man, you want to up your game in the other room, you will want to use the Actio Plus for your health. How do you use the Actio Plus? You can drop 3 to 5 drops of Actio Plus in room temperature water. Please don't use hot water. Use room temperature water. But if there is a case, maybe there is a terrible case of trying to boost hormone, trying to boost immunity, like the COVID era, the Actio Plus helped a lot of people to come out of COVID. So you can use 10 drops of this Actio Plus 3 times daily. Put 10 drops in 4 ounces of water, that's a quarter glass of water, and drink morning, repeat that afternoon, repeat in the evening. The Actio Plus can go together with the double stem cell and crystal cell, and it can go together with the Snowfield Forte too. So apart from this, we have the topically applied stem cells. The topically applied stem cells are the triple stem cells. These triple stem cells go far, far, far. We use them far, 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 far out of even their jurisdiction because they are supposed to be used topically. But do you know what we do? We give them extra job. This is going to help reduce spots and wrinkles, take care of fine line, make your skin tone very beautiful, and vitality, give you supple skin, make you younger. You look younger, you feel younger. It tightens and moistens your body. It gives you a supple skin. But you know one secret? The Miracle Intense Essence is not only restricted to what I have listed here. You can use the Miracle Intense Essence Triple Stem Cell to treat ulcerated body parts. You can use it to treat wounds. You can use it for acne. You can use it for vitiligo. Yes, for people who have the pigmentation matter, you can use the Miracle Intense Essence. You can use it for diabetic gangrene. You can use it for mouth ulcer. You can use it for your eyes. You can use it for so many other things. So the Miracle Intense Essence has diverse work that has been posted on top of it. Apart from the Miracle Intense Essence, we have the H2O Moisturizer, which is also for topically applied. I do this every morning, but it's a very tiny bottle, I tell you, but it helps you to prevent the UV rays. It takes away fine lines and wrinkles. When you dab a little of this into your finger, you can walk it into your face especially, and it will take care of your sensitive skin, no matter what the case you may have. Now, Phytoscience went a little further. They didn't just want to restrict themselves to what we have been reading all the while. This IIQ Plus was a child of necessity, because if you look at what the world is moving from one state to the other, in this part of the world right now, or at the level we are in the world right now, we are all confined to our systems. You all are listening to me this evening on this presentation via Zoom. You may be doing this through your laptop or your phone or your Android device or anything. And we discovered that a lot of people are losing their sight, maybe because of the blue rays. Some people also are beginning to lose cognitive function. Some people go to the room to get maybe they are going for slippers, they are coming out with belts. Or some people just don't remember what they are doing 5 minutes ago. Some people's brain and sight are degenerating. Phytoscience introduced the IIQ pouches. You can use the pouch one in the morning after your meal, one at night after your meal. It's going to help people, especially cases with macular degeneration. When you have a very poor nerve connection from your brain to your sight, it's going to help. It's going to help with dementia, amnesia, Alzheimer's, fatigue, hallucination, autism, many of those things that are neurological matter. You have children who have maybe dyslexia, you have children who have autism, you have children who have Down syndrome, even cases of cerebral palsy. You can use the IIQ Plus for this ones. So you can use one in the morning after meal and one at night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Phytoscience had everybody covered. We know it's a big deal when you want to look healthy, shapely, and the way you always want to be. You don't want to feel less of yourself. A lot of people want to age and age beautifully. A lot of people do not want to look like 10 years off of what their normal age is. And to help people achieve this, Phytoscience introduced the award-winning market outselling cake called the New Forte. Now, the New Forte is a meal replacement. The New Forte is going to hold you in your hand and lead you on a total weight loss journey. The New Forte is something you can use in place of your dinner. It will help you to support muscle build. It will provide satiety. It will aid in digestion. Do you know, after this presentation, I am going to get pampered by my New Forte and my New Light. That is going to be my dinner. My dinner is quite late tonight, but it can be forgiven because it is coming in the place of New Forte and New Light. The New Forte is made by a combination of so many things: the brown rice, the soy protein, the MCT oil, the pea protein, vitamin D3, lipocal, you have calcium, enzymes, protein, iron, everything infused into this. So it's going to help you to save you from osteoporosis. You get that? It's going to help save you from osteoporosis. That is the chiseling out of your bone. When a lot of us go through the weight loss, we don't know we lose our bone cells. They chisel out, but this is going to help you to maintain a balanced one. What goes together with the new Forte is the new lights. The new light is going to help you with the regulation of your bowel movement. It's going to relieve constipation. Anybody that says, no matter what I have, no matter what I eat, I have acid reflux, I have my tummy is always bloated, I have visceral fat, I have all this, just tell the person to take the new Forte and the new light. It will maintain glucose control. It will do a lot of beautiful things for you. Now, we are going to be sharing some wonderful testimonies on what Phytoscience stem cell therapy has done. Before we go to the slide where the testimonies are showing, I want to plead with you. The site may be a bit gory. But before I get to that site that is gory, I want to assure you that what you have with Phytoscience is the best there can be, because Phytoscience have you covered with different kind of notifications. They have the allowance seal, they have the USA FDA, they have the NAFDAC, everything. This is GMP certified. It is very beautiful. You can vouch for Phytoscience stem cell products, and you also have an insurance cover to the tune of $1 million if you use the Phytoscience stem cell product, and you can clinically prove that it cost you instead of what it's supposed to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to put on your belts now and see the testimonials we have. It's going to blow your mind a bit. Phytoscience don't do doctored testimonies. Let's take this. You will have a look at a diabetic gangrene. I saw these people live and direct in Uganda on my last trip. This is Mr. Herbert, who attended to this woman. The leg has been booked for amputation. But do you know what? After 4 months of a deliberate use of Phytoscience stem cell, you will not believe the same leg came back to almost what it used to be. How about so many other testimonies? So many beautiful testimonies. Is it testimonies about hearts, about cancer, multiple myeloma, about vitiligo? This man has been working 15 years of his life until he found Phytoscience, and in 6 months, the wonder happened. Or about people that their heart condition has been, they have almost forgotten that there could be help. But after just a month of being on Phytoscience stem cell, I just want to tell you, if you are here tonight and someone had invited you to be a partaker, to come and listen, that child that you are looking for how to birth, that God can make your prayer get answered at Phytoscience, I want you to stop second guessing, stop procrastinating, pick up the package. Tell the person who's invited you tonight that Alex said a lot about wonderful testimonies, that Madam Toyi said a lot about Phytoscience stem cell therapy. How can I get? Now, for you to come on board, there are different packages. For you to be invited here tonight, you are in good hands. So do not say, oh, I didn't know this. For you to be here tonight, you are in the best of hands. The first package is called the Platinum one. And for the Platinum one, it will cost you $2,688. I want to tell you, this is the best of the best price. If you want to go through a stem cell surgical right now, you'll be spending about $50,000. You'll be spending nothing less than $10,000 if it is just an insemination or a simple procedure. But here you are not spending $3,000. You're spending $2,688, and you see a wonderful package of 32 crystal cell, 30 double stem cell, 4 Actio Plus, 2 IIQ, 3 Miracle Intense Essence, 10 Snowfield Forte, 1 H2O. It will cover a lot of things that you want to achieve. The Platinum 2 is $2,418.75. You will get 20 now, 30 double stem cells, 6 Snowfield Forte, 2 Actio Plus, with as little as $2,418.75. You're going to get all this. Or if you wish, you could get the Junior Platinum package, The junior platinum package is coming at $1,354.50. You're going to get 6 crystal cell, 26 double stem cell, and 4 snowfield forte. Or you could come on board with the gold package. The gold package is going for $978.25. You're going to get like a 4 crystal cell, 22 double stem cell and 4 snowfield forte, or you can get 26 crystal cell and 4 snowfield forte. You can also come on board as a silver package with as low as $203.18. But do you know, most often we plead with you to come on board with at least the gold package, because it's going to last you for 6 months, and we always advise at least a 6 months therapy. We also have a small silver package for those who may want to, like, oh, let me give it a trial. The small silver package, you will get just 3 packs of the crystal cell, and that will be at $152.65, and the bronze is coming for $112.09, and you will get just 3 packs of the double stem cell. Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a very attentive audience tonight. Despite all the the network not being favorable to all of us tonight, and despite that we started a little bit behind schedule, you have been a top-notch, a wonderful audience. I really, really must give kudos to you. And please, I will want every one of us who are our audience tonight, give yourself a wonderful reaction. Go to the reaction button and lavish the reaction on yourself. I want to say a very big thank you to you. Our time is fast spent, but for the benefit of those who are joining us for the first time, I want to say, please, if you have a question, we want to entertain just 2 questions from anyone who is joining us for the first time. If you know you're joining us for the first time and you have a question, please put up your hand and one of our co-hosts will unmute you and you can ask the question. If you are a member, you will have an avenue to speak with your upline or grand upline to answer your questions. But if you are a guest right now, you have the opportunity to please raise up your hand and ask your question. I'll be waiting to hear you. We have just 2 minutes for that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for having me. And I want to say a very big thank you to you, Mrs. Tony Omotayo, for your tenacity, for your doggedness. I saw all your messages. You were coming in and the network was not fair, but still you were tenacious at what you were doing. Thank you so very much. God bless you. So I'm waiting. If you have a question, let's see it. Any question in the room, co-hosts? Okay, we have Olumide. Olumide, your hand is up.
Okay, hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. It's very, very insightful and very, very promising for a lot of us here tonight. So my question is this: does this have an age limit?
Would that be all, sir?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so very much. You can stay muted. There is no age limit to the use of phytoscience stem cell, but there is something that we should note. Children who are born before the age 12, children have plentiful manifold of stem cells. Remember, when you are age 12, the government begins to charge you for every medical that you attend, especially in Nigeria, because by that time, we all know that your stem cells are beginning to shed off. So it does not have any age limit. The phytoscience stem cell therapy can be used for any child, even a baby that is newly born. As if the baby have a health condition, you can give the baby a tiny amount of the stem cell, but from age 1, If there is a health challenge, you can give one full sachet, or you can share a sachet for a baby, depending on what the health condition is. I've seen babies who are less than one that have a momo. When I mean momo, I mean babies that have questions of hole in the hearts, and the Phytoscience have helped to seal up that condition. Thank you so very much for your question. Please, I have Best. Best, can you please unmute yourself? Hello, Best. You're still muted.
Everyone, can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but the network is shaky. Can you speak up, please?
Okay, good evening, everyone in the house. Today is actually my first time, though I'm in a group, but I want to ask, for how long we won't take this stem cell before the person will start getting results? Because there was one other stem cell I bought one time like that. I've been on it for more than a month. I did not see results, so I didn't bother to buy again. I stopped. Then before I saw this photo something stem cell, and then I joined. So I want to buy it, but I don't know for how long I will be able to take it before I'll start seeing results. That's what I want to know. Thank you.
Thank you so very much for your questions. And I may be forced to speak in pidgin. Permit me, ladies and gentlemen. There is this word: if it is not Panadol, it is not the same thing as Panadol. I had to come down to this level to explain this to you, ma'am. And I don't know what the condition is. If you listen to a trainer, and I want you to please always catch some things right. Number one, it is not stem cell, it is stem cell. Number two, the word is phytoscience. If it is not phytoscience stem cell, we cannot vouch for them, because phytoscience stem cell is the first plant stem cell therapy that is fashioned in the world, produced by Mibel Biochemistry and patented to Phytoscience Malaysia. Now, phytoscience stem cell, or every stem cell, let me say the embryonic stem cell, the surgically implanted one, and phytoscience stem cell, they work according to individual body metabolism. You could be a twin and you and your twin are identical, but your ability to respond to something differs. Now, phytoscience stem cell is going to work according to the minute amount of stem cells that are present in your body. Phytoscience stem cells start picking up work the second you start it. We have people in this room who have testimonies of the very first day that they use the phytoscience stem cell. Some people, less than 1 hour after they use the phytoscience stem cell, they have their result. Some people have to stay. That is why we say, no matter what the case is, do at least a 6 months therapy between the first day to 6 months, whatever the health condition is, it will be met. And please, Madam Best, I want you to go back to the person whose group you found yourself. The person will clearly explain everything you need to do for you. And please, want you to please stick with phytoscience stem cell so you can get your results in adequate time. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to go a little above our normal time, which is 9 o'clock, because we started a little bit late, and I hope the management will understand with us. Our punishment will not be too severe. So ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very thank you to you for being a wonderful audience, for staying put with us till this period. We are not taking your being here for granted. We really do appreciate your being here. On Wednesday, same time, same link, different host, different presenter, we are going to be sharing with us how to earn in dollars, how to earn huge income globally with the Phytoscience stem cell therapy business. On Mondays, we speak strictly on health, but on Wednesday, we share how you can turn this avenue to make a lot of money for yourself. And on the third Saturday of every month, we have something we'll call the MBO, which is the new business owners orientation. So if you are joining Phytoscience, get in touch with the person who is your sponsor to tell you more about the Phytoscience, stem cell, and the MBOs. We have a lot of promos going on right now that you want to make do with. We have the Ghana incentive going on. We have the Dubai incentive going on. And we have a lot of freebies that are offered right now. Some will end in, at the end of this month. Some have a long way to go. So please, if you are here for the first time, get back to the person who's told you about this link and tell them you don't want to lose out on anything, all the juicy offers that Alex spoke about this evening. I want to say a very big thank you to you. And we have a culture here. Our culture is, when we say Phytoscience, you are to scream, we are the trend maker. Or when we say, who are we? You are to scream, we are the trend maker. So I want to unmute everybody right now. I want all of us to unmute. If you can unmute, please. Unmute your device and let's scream to the world. Who